The one time I went on a date and I found out the boy was DL. I want to do interesting story times because I be feeling like I have story times and I don't be telling it, and people be telling their story times, they be getting views, so I'm gonna do it too. And don't beat me up. You need that? Oh, okay. So, I'm from South Carolina and I live in Atlanta, so that should already tell you. Mind you, this date was like a few months back, but yeah, this is why I'm scared to date in Atlanta right now. More of the story, I met this Hispanic boy. I thought he had looked kind of Asian, but yeah, he was Hispanic. And we decided to do like a little chill, laid back date. So we tried to do a little chill, laid back date. We was like, oh, let's go to the mall, walk around, get a little pretzel or something. So when I meet him, I was like, oh, hey, whatever. I didn't expect nothing. But how I should have known? My manager at my job, he was like, boys with piercings, mind you, he's bisexual. He was like, boys with piercings, you gotta watch out for that because they be DL. And I be low-key peeping. So if they got a lot of piercings on their face, DL, like side-eye. More of the story, I saw the boy in person. He had a whole bunch of tattoos and he had like nose piercings, like cheek piercing, ear piercings, stuff like that. But he was cute, so I tried to ignore it, but I was still side-eyeing like, We walked around the mall. We talking kiki kaka, It was hot. It was a little summer day. Like I said, it was a few months back. I have like this fan. So mind you, I have this fan that's a rainbow fan. Keep that in mind. So I carried it around with me or whatever because like I said, it was hot. But we was walking around the mall. We got a little pretzel. We shared the little pretzel just as a little snack. We chatting, kikiing up and stuff, so whatever. Mind you, throughout the date, I didn't really see no signs that he was, So as the date started to end, we went back to the car just to like chill and talk or whatever. Mind you, we both met there, but we sat in my car. So I put my fan back because I had it in my purse. But he just saw my fan, so he was like, oh, you got a rainbow fan? I was like, yeah. So he wanted to hold it and stuff and was playing with the rainbow fan. I'm not gay, but I got the rainbow fan because the LGBTQ month, Georgia State campus, they be doing like something for that, and they be handing out fans and slushies and toys, like not toys, whoa, stuffed animals, okay, stuffed animals. So the girlies, we just got a cute fan, like nothing wrong with a little fan. So we in the car talking and he kept playing with the fan, like just open and close it. I'm like, comes to mind. I didn't ask him that question. So I asked him, I was just like, oh yeah, so don't take this the wrong way. I ask everybody this, which I do. I ask everybody because you gotta ask everybody, especially in Atlanta. And like, so have you ever like been gay, straight, bi, ever been curious, ever been experienced? One of my exes had experience in the past and he told me years later, so that's why I gotta ask even more. So yeah, I asked him that question and he was like, well, how on the phone I told you that my ex, she was like kind of into those weird stuff, like wanting to experience things. Sir, where are you getting at here? He was like, well, there was this one time that I did something slightly kind of experienced. So I'm like, honey, tell me the tea, because now the tea for me. He's like, well, so my ex, how I said she always wanted to see me like kiss a guy or fuck a guy or whatever, like that P. Diddy shit, like with Diddy and Cassie, even though Cassie didn't want to do it, but yeah, she kind of probably wanted. So yeah, so more of the story, yeah, he said he went to this party, kind of like a club. The girlfriend's there. He saw as a gay guy. The gay guy saw him. And, the gay guy walked up to him, thought he was cute and started dancing on him. He said he started dancing back, mind you, in front of the girlfriend. And the gay guy proceeds to try to kiss him, and he kissed back in front of the girlfriend. But he was like, oh yeah, but when he kissed me, I didn't really like how boys' lips feel and taste, so that was kind of nasty. It tasted like a boy, so I'm not into boys. Sir, be so for real. He was like, I only did that for her to fulfill her fantasy, but I'm not into boys. Be so for real. Like, honey, it's okay if you are. Just not with me. Thank you for telling me. You could be one of the girls, but just not with me. I ain't say that. I ain't say that. But I was just like, oh, okay. Like, he was like, why are you looking at me like that? I should have never told you. I was just like, I was just shocked because I just thought you was straight. But then the piercings kind of told a different story. So I'm like, so yeah, child. He ended up telling me. He was like, oh, by the way, another thing, because I was like, is that it? Is that it or whatever? And he was like, there's another thing, bro. What? So he was like, oh yeah, so sometimes me and my friends, we will just smack each other on the butt, just to play around, like, you know how football players or basketball players do, but it's not that serious. It is though, but it is though. I said, oh, okay, so yeah. And then he had the nerve to tell me something at the so like, yeah, so I don't know if you're feeling me, but can I get a kiss? Sir, you just told me how you kissed a boy's lips and you want a kiss? No. No, honey. I'm not trying to be rude, but fuck no. So yeah, he was expecting to get a kiss. I did not kiss him. He kept was like, come here, come here. He tried to kiss me on the cheek. So I was like, He's like, you really gonna be like that? Yeah. Bye. Child, I know I should have asked him from jump. Usually I ask people on the phone before a date, or like early on in a date. But usually I ask people on the phone, but yeah. Moral of the story, just watch out for Atlanta people and guys with piercings. A little earring is fine, but if they got like too much going on or too many like tattoos, or they've been in and out of jail multiple times, side eye that, sister, side eye. So yeah, that's the end of the DLC.
Yeah, what to do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video. Back in the confessional. Yes, we staying lit, big dog, man. Shout out to my everyday people who rock with me every day. Hey, listen, man. I'm not gonna say that um I'm not gonna say she's wrong. I don't know about the piercings or whatever. All I'm gonna say is that if hmm, I don't know. I don't know. I think that really, really women, what he wanted to tell you, he probably wanted to tell you more. He was just leaning into the fact that to see if you was gonna go. But here's what I did come to the conclusion is that you're okay with gay things. You just don't want your man to be gay, which is understandable. But you're okay with being on the gay scene, but you just don't want to date a gay man. So, but you live in Atlanta, and I'm assuming you wasn't born there. I'm assuming you weren't born in Atlanta, and so you're trying to find something that you're looking for in Atlanta, but you moved there. So I honestly think that there are women out there that go out there to explore, but then on the other end, they still want a straight man. They're willing to play the role, but then they want a straight man. So I guess I don't know. I don't know why people go to Atlanta to find love. I don't think that that's the place to find love if that's what you're looking for. But what I've come to find out is that a lot of people move to Atlanta to explore. Most people move to Atlanta to um because they can be free outside of the place that they actually live. Like they don't have to they don't have to um they don't have to worry about being judged in the open because it's so open out there. And then once you're there, you're immediately accepted and they feel better out there rather than in their hometown. A lot of these people come from smaller towns, right? And so what this woman is doing is going out there to try to date men, knowing their lifestyle, and you're going to date men in that lifestyle, and then you're putting men down in that lifestyle. But you're going out there to try to you can't find love out there. Do you understand women in Atlanta already have a problem finding love and then you want to go out there and date? It doesn't make sense. Make it make sense. You cannot get on TikTok and say, "Oh, I was on a date with a DL man in Atlanta." Well, fucking duh. Like it's not. It's like what did you think you was gonna find? You know, what did you think you was gonna find? So it's at this point, this story is kind of stupid. Really, it's really kind of stupid when you think about it. And I think they really turned down the people of Atlanta because Atlanta's a beautiful city outside of, I'm not talking about what they have going on sexually. I'm talking about the city, the camaraderie, everything that goes on in Atlanta is great. Let's not talk about just the fact that the the sexual connotation that it has. But the city is great. I had a lot of I seen a lot of nice things in Atlanta. But when you go out there and you come on to TikTok and you try to make a story time about, I think I was dating a DL guy in Atlanta. Well, you kind of know where it's going. Well, yeah, of course. So why is this even a story? Why is this even a story? You knew what you were signing up for. You know, go to New England somewhere and tell us that you had a DL boyfriend. Don't nobody give a shit about, Boston. Go to Boston and say, your boyfriend slept with his uncle and something like that. Then everybody be tuned in. Nobody's gonna tune in to this and be like, "Oh my God, I feel so bad for you, girl. Oh my God." Ain't nobody gonna feel bad for you. Like, what you think was gonna happen? But whatever, she felt some type of way. I guess. I guess she felt some type of way. But no hard feelings. But you knew exactly what you was getting to when you started dating in Atlanta.